So we're here, we're at the bus terminal. Normally, on a Monday through Saturday, this place is packed. Everything is open, people, music, it's a lot more lively. But right now it's a Sunday, and it's fairly quiet. As you can see, most of the locations are closed down. Even in the middle, there's normally like lots of fruit shops selling fresh produce and such. Let's walk around a little bit.
You like soursop?
Nah, soursop right now.
Like
Pressure to get soursop right now. Bobby, know all them things pressure.
Ah, that's the exclusive.
Yeah.
You're not on the level right now, my friend.
Right now. You understand?
Yeah.
Smells good.
So my boy Christmas.
Yes.
My boy Christmas, that's on the house.
So you're the ice cream? Nah, I couldn't do that. I appreciate that. I respect that, but we're gonna support the local
So
businesses.
what flavor you like to get Christmas?
You tell me the best one, whatever one you like the best, I'll have that.
I recommend the coconut for you.
How long have you been here selling ice cream?
Over 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It must be at least 3 years if he's calling you ice cream man.
Yeah, the ice cream. Man.
You don't get that name right away. It takes time.
No, that ice cream I do too, eh?
Time and effort.
Yeah.
So this is my coconut?
This is your coconut. Taste
All right.
and tell me about that coconut.
All right. And what are you going with?
Peanut.
Peanut. All right.
Ah, wait now. You know all them must get a lollipop on a Sunday too? Yeah, must get a lollipop.
Man.
Yeah?
I'll pass on the lollipop. I don't have enough hands, but thank you.
All right. Well, you gotta suck something too.
The ice cream.
You gotta suck something too.
Yeah, the ice cream, man.
Tastes good to me.
Yeah.
This could be the first time I had coconut ice cream in my life.
In your life?
In my entire life.
And if you come in every day and buy coconut.
Man, it tastes good.
Christmas, big up to you,
It's
man.
verified. The ice cream is good.
Yeah.
You can find them right here in the corner.
Yeah. But it's the ice cream, man. I get a lollipop. There. So what I get? Lucky lollipop. Every Sunday I get a lollipop. Lollipop and ice cream.
That's customer service.
Yeah, and this is homemade ice cream too, eh?
Homemade ice cream.
This peanut nice. It's firm. It's not icy. It's not milky. It's well pasteurized. It's not too sweet. You can taste the peanut. You can get the flavor, and it's not artificial.
And you know,
Homemade ice cream.
And if you go in the grocery, you go anyway. See if you get ice cream tasting like that. No way. Original.
How much for the 2 cones?
Come with 20 for you. Ask 20, 10, 20
For the 2?
two of them.
All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
and that is it.
This is 100. You ask for 20, I give you 100, okay?
Oh, bless the man that gave me this 100.
No.
Christmas.
But the next little child that you see, that you can make a happy day, you owe 1 ice cream to a child.
That one I had this year.
There you go.
And child you have,
Yeah,
I have extra cone here. A child, one ice cream I'll give them.
I can tell.
Sunday is the blessed
You
day.
got a good aura. You got a
Yeah.
good surrounding about you, so I
Yeah.
trust you and I believe
Yeah.
you. My friend, that was a very good ice cream.
Yeah.
I wish I could stay and hang out, but we got work to do.
Yeah.
Your first coconut?
A pleasure. My first coconut.
Yeah.
You'll always remember your first.
Yeah.
Ice cream man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now you can't be shy.
So what to say?
Tell me
Something
something.
positive.
Tell me something about Diego Martin. Is this where you're from?
Martin.
It's
cool.
quiet.
People around here that's nice and normal, isn't it?
Quiet on a Sunday though.
Yeah, my favorite thing is seafood.
Yeah. All right. Nice to meet you.
And I go stay for them children and them out there, but just put on their work and make all the mother proud.
Yeah, I like that. Always gotta make mama proud.
Yeah, well, I just said doing the right thing, looking for money the right way.
Yeah.
I'm a little fruit store there, I just make chow and
This is your shop here?
yeah,
Okay. How old are you?
22.
So you could be out on the street doing anything, but you're here selling fruits.
Yeah,
That's positive.
yeah.
How long have you been doing this?
I know start. I used to do the wrong things and you know,
Yeah.
but I want to make money the right way and you know, do the right thing because this life.
My friend, you gotta say that with confidence in the camera, because somebody watching this video, you can help change their life as well.
This life, if you want to be a criminal, there's only one road you're going to end up, either in the jail.
Yeah.
And when you're in the jail, you come like you're dead because you ain't going to do nothing. And if you're not in the jail, you're going to end dead, though. I tell you.
But was it difficult to choose this lifestyle?
Yeah, I mean, out here on the fronts now, everybody going and do what I do in here.
Yeah, of
It's
course.
a real man not coming out here and stand up to do nothing because, you know,
Yeah.
that's what I have in my mind and the fear people now. Like. But I don't fear nobody but my Lord.
I like that.
Understand?
So if somebody wants to come show you some love, they're gonna find you here. What's the name? No name yet?
I don't name it.
Nah, people are gonna come look for you right here on the corner.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, thank you. Welcome back. It's Christmas List, and I'm not your average tourist. Still here in Trinidad, And today's video is going to be something that is a little bit outside the box. I'm excited to share this gentleman's story with you. His name is Quincy Felix, and he was known as Doggie. I'm here in Diego Martin. I'm at the mosque because this is going to be where we meet and commence our conversation on camera. For the first time ever, Quincy Felix has said yes to my interview, and he's going to talk about everything he's done in his life. Okay, here he is. Yes, sir. First and foremost, thank you for having a little free time for me to talk to you on camera. Is this the first interview you've done like this?
Yeah, that's my first interview.
Yeah. Really excited to get to the bottom of this, and hopefully those watching this video, not only in Diego Martin or Trinidad, but around the world, can help bring some positivity in some neighborhoods where there is a lot of negativity. Very briefly, where are we right now?
By the mosque.
Yes. Now this is your mosque?
Yeah.
You built the mosque?
Well, the bottom part is the apartments and the middle floor is the mosque.
Yes.
If you want, you can take a little walk through the mosque.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
So how important is the mosque for your community?
Well, since I come out of prison, I build the mosque basically for the youth to understand how to pray and how to understand spiritually.
But when you were in prison, was that part of your plan as soon as you got out?
Yeah. I have brother named, the same brother Darren.
Yes.
He was assisted by helping to the mosque together. There's the mosque.
Okay.
Here for the brothers. Sisters.
Okay. It's amazing. Well, right now we're going to head off and have a little conversation, talk a little bit about your past and your future and what's next for Mr. Quincy Felix.
Peppers.
But what about like as a child? Are you used to working at a farm, or is this something new for you?
Something new.
Something new.
New. I'm putting myself into that. I'm trying to teach youth and them to understand it, have a different direction.
Yeah. But what made you think of that when you were in jail? Did you come up with that idea?
Yeah, based on when I was in prison, you know, I got a little time to, you know, read and understand my religion and, you know,
Yes.
and understand that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned enjoying what is right and forbid which is wrong. And there are things in Islam that it's forbidden to do. So
Right.
I was realizing I was on the wrong page, but prison kind of highlight me based on our choices in prison, like to go the bad way or go the good way.
Good way, right.
You know?
But up until then, would you say you were going the bad way?
No, well, basically it's like before I was in prison, it had I was influenced. Like,
Right.
you know, among the Jamaat, a Muslimin, and you know, your brotherhood and you're fighting, you know, you're misunderstanding of the religion.
Right.
So you act a certain way and behave a certain way. You know what I mean?
Now, on that last visit, how long were you in jail or in prison?
Well, I ended up in prison for murder for about 3 years, 4 months.
Okay. That was your sentence, or that was the time they were there until trial?
I wait for my trial.
Okay.
My whole trial.
Now you were found innocent?
Yeah, well, I find in 3 months, 3 years, 4 months I was innocent. I ended up getting let go from the downstairs at the court, low court,
Yes.
for my murder case. So
Okay.
between the 3 years, 4 months, I was released from prison. And from that time, you know, I had opportunities where,
Thank you.
you know, how the prison set it, you could go good way, you could try to check yourself, you know. So I
Yes.
ended up understanding, well, you know, let me take a different direction in life with concerning my religion, which is Islam. So when I come out of prison now, I decided to make this kind of move
Okay.
because I was influenced at, you know, like certain people we watch up at, they was guiding in the wrong direction, you know.
Yes.
So that time frame I get to choose on my own now, which is right and which is wrong.
Right.
So since I come out of prison, I make these moves like building my own mosque, coming now trying to farming, you know, trying to open my food business, which selling, you know.
Yeah, I've seen. As we drive down the street, I can see that you have quite a few businesses.
Yeah, well, based on my brother Darrell, before I went in prison, he did come and speak to me and sit down with me and show me about business and all that. So when I come out of jail, I decided to take the advice and started to do businesses now, because I didn't never really grow up knowing about business.
Right.
I grew up knowing about the streets. So based on knowing the streets, is that's where we go and try to get a livelihood from the streets, you know. And basically I just understand through time with the prison and come out of prison. I come out, I open my food business. You know, I went through haters where like men burn it down, but I still kind of hold my faith and pray to the Creator, which is Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, to, you know, give me the strength. So I built it, reform it back, and I continue striving to try just to show the youths that it have a different direction. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I come on, and these is the businesses. I start with farming. I open my wholesale I open a pharmacy. So I know that.
So let's walk through it. Let me see how many businesses you have. You have a restaurant, so I've eaten there before.
Yeah.
You have a pharmacy.
And I'm now doing I'm now trying to build a little health center with doctors and dentists and things.
Yeah.
So
what else do you
that's supposed to
have?
be completed by month 10 here.
Okay.
So these are the businesses I try, and this is the farm I was trying to go at.
Yeah. What about mechanic? You have a mechanic?
I had a tire I have a parts place too,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So I had, between the tire shop, I had a tire shop and I kind of slow it up and I start a parts business.
And this is your farm.
Yeah, this is my farm here.
Who looks after everything? Yourself or the people from the community?
No, I had some help from some of the people from the community, but majority is from myself and based on the businesses that I keep on investing and putting back my investment into this.
Yes.
So I get to understand how to come about with business ideas.
Yeah.
So it's something that I keep on striving to put it together based on investing. Every time I get something, I do investment, so I wouldn't blame nobody for my downfall. I'll keep on striving and understanding how to put things together. So
Yeah.
these are the things that I set up.
The idea with today's video was going to be somebody that was going the wrong way in life, right? People that I spoke to when mentioning your name and said he's the boss, and then changing his life completely around for the better, and to be a legitimate business owner, and also direct the kids from the community that there's another option. Do you find kids, like street kids, come to you for advice?
Yeah, but I have kids that come to the masjid with the advice, but the way how it is, some of the youths don't like to really perform work now, boy.
Yeah.
Because they didn't understand, so they used to gravitate to me based on the way I was.
Right.
So they kind of back out from like the way I is now. They go kind of work. When they hear work, they just kind of run from the work now, boy. But I just continue striving to show them, well, you know,
Yeah.
the right way we could go at. And, you know, I reach out to certain ministers or to reach out to the government to show them the direction I'm heading, and I never really get the support where see nobody to show we well alright there for we, and you know, it have a change. So I don't know basically if it's because of my religion is why they will believe it do have a change.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we will be striving to make the youths understand well it have a different direction, and if we don't get the government or the people to be a part of it, they will never just continue doing what they're supposed to be doing because they believe in it have another way.
Right.
But I trying my best to always show to remove the bad stain into a good stain, into goodness.
Like when you were coming up, did you grow up in this neighborhood?
Yeah, born and grow here.
Yeah. So how was it when you were growing up?
When I was growing up, I really never had nobody to teach, you know, business ideas. They didn't have nobody to show you no way. The streets were like quicksand.
Yeah.
They just keep on going down. No one to hold on to.
Yeah, but you don't think it's the same right now?
So you end up on the roadside, just,
Yeah.
you know, striving and trying to make it out. You know, because they say maybe like see nice things. So you will see when you're growing up at that youth, you're seeing the men who looking nice and dressing nice they were street men. So then we start to follow that direction behind them.
Yeah.
And then we end up trapped because now we're in a society now that if how we trying to do good. We are no way to say like we could show we want to do good. We don't label as criminals now. We don't label us as criminal. They don't see no good in me. So there are no direction that it's set that you could show that you make mistakes in the past and you're willing to change. You don't have no direction for that, so it come like a continue telling you that keep on being on the streets and do what you're doing, you know. But I just hold the faith with my creator and try to do my best.
Right.
You know, majority of the things they will use the social media and call a man name with evidence, you know what I mean? Because I had about 3 to 4 cases, and I do a case the other day for I get a frame case with shooting behind the police. And I went in.
So you mean you were questioned?
Yeah, I went in front of a judge, Miss Melanie, a nice lady. So when I sit in front of her, she explained to the jurors, she said, well, you know, this man, don't look for what you see about him. Listen to what you hear and then judge him. And I really respect that fact with that judge, because you could get judged for something that he didn't do.
Right.
You know what I mean? And she ended up explaining to them that he's not a criminal because he's not into the system as conviction. He's a law-abiding citizen, and right now you have to watch that. So what she explained to them was something which I see is a man's rights to know, well, you can't just hear something and run with what you hear.
Yeah.
You understand? You just deal with something which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned. When you hear one evil person with a news, then you should bring the next one and hear the truth.
Right.
You know what I mean? So sometimes you just hear and people are just label you, and then some of the system now will be done at you against you, so them that label you more. They will not see the good you're doing, they will not say the good you're doing, but they will just keep on labeling us as criminal.
A lot of people that watch my video are very confused as to what my goal is. People thought my agenda was to come to Trinidad and make it look bad. This is what people thought. You know, some people comment, oh, you only came here to make it look bad. I think you're the perfect man to talk to. Me, for me to be the happiest man in the world is to save a few children from going the negative route. Any information that you can share with the world that I can share with my platform, there's definitely people from Trinidad that are at the age of trying to decide, do I go the wrong way or do I go the right way? So hopefully through your words and my platform, I can share this information. What would you say to a kid, let's say a 15-year-old young boy, he's listening to Trinidad music, he's inspired by the drug dealers, Mercedes-Benz. What words can you look into the camera and tell them? What advice can you give these kids? Because you walked in those shoes before, so.
To the youths, to my advice, don't go that direction with drugs or doing violence to get where you need, you know what I mean? It have ways that you could earn certain things without doing these things. You know, you could think do goods. But if you watch it, have farmers who have the same Mercedes-Benz, you know? You watch people who own pharmacy, they are the same Benz. So don't go that direction to put your life in danger, you know? Keep positive and know that it have some way to make something that you could build. Just sacrifice and patience. Don't say sacrifice and patience and you will get what you need, you know? Some of the people really do have patience, you know, and the youths youths that more follow the older heads, you know? It's not to really blame the youth. So that's why I just try to reach in a way that I just try to do this so that if a next person see me doing it, then he will feel this way. So then it come like if they see something in this direction, they will turn to this direction. So that's why we need as men who have the influence to try to change the youth's mind from going down the criminal road and try to change them to the good side, which we will not say the government and have nothing in place, but they need to put it in a better way, because they need to come to see the people the same way they just walk to see them for election. The same way they need to see the people and hear himself. They have white up, they have these things going on, how the children going, how the mother eating, how she getting things. Sometimes the people don't even want to live their life, but based in having, they end up on that street.
Right.
You know what I mean? So basically, I will tell all the youths, no matter what, and I keep, you know, if it take anything for me to show them that don't go down that direction, I'm willing to do it for them. If they want me to take all the gangsters cars and wash it down with the police car. Whoever you want me to do to show, do good. Let's be good.
Yeah.
But sometimes I will ask the system the same way to fix solutions for a man can have a different direction. Now, I ain't gonna say men correct for what they're doing and the police wrong for what they're doing. You know what I mean? It's something for them to come together and then we get it done. And if we come together, we could get it done. But basically, if you just sit and say, man, it's criminal, and you don't want to deal with this, and you don't want to set a man right, and you're leaving a man in the community, sometimes you need to take a man out of the community and show him something different. Sometimes if you decide to talk to any leader who might say leading in the community, you can't talk to him which party he is. You need to take him and show him in a different direction for him to turn in a different direction. Just like as a police, if you're living in Diego Martin and you start to reach high in ranks, you go want to go and live somewhere where you could, in the environment, to change your mindset. So basically, you need to show men that it could have a change and it have goodness. Right. You know what I mean? So you need to, like, if it's like any one of the men from town, where I don't really have no malice against none of them, but I have to defend myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And every man, or any animal will defend themselves. But I have no malice against nobody, but I will ask all of them to just come to understanding that they're not doing nothing but bringing more harm to the youths and more harm to ourselves. Because we winning, we will be losers because we have to go to the Lord. It could be next year, 10 years, all of we will be here to enjoy it, and then we might leave back nothing stable for the youths but violence. So basically, we need the government itself not saying they have certain things in place, or they will point, because they could point white up, they will point different things for we. But the parents, the house, the children itself, sometimes the house not stable. Sometimes they need to look up. They need people to come and check parents. Sometimes parents drinking, father drinking, abusing our child. You understand? We might have to love them up now. Then they go turn to we now and do with it. You know what I mean? So this part of Diego Martin, we will not say things that happen. I can't control the whole of Diego Martin by myself. It needs the system to be a part of it, which more than once we ask, which I work for peace, showing them that they could come and see, they could come and visit we, they could come and be a part. I ain't calling them for the funding, I'm calling them to be a part, and yet still, as a criminal. So I really have no choice. So what, the only thing keep them up is the Creator, which is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that have them, that don't think that way, because I with you, so my Lord with me. So long as I have Allah, I have everything, because in some of the times I have no way to turn to, no way to run. You know what I mean? Because they done trap in a certain way and they don't have no reasoning level when it comes to men who are on the streets.
But you as what they call a criminal in the past, it's very difficult to remove the name criminal. Do people still look at you as a criminal, like police, law enforcement?
They were explaining to you, remember now, innocent, because they never caught me for conviction, but in the book, as a criminal.
Yeah, so but do you believe you can ever erase that title? You yourself? I look at you as a successful entrepreneur, a businessman.
To myself, yes, you know, to the end of the day, it's a chance. But as I tell you, the only reason I may not get a chance is my religion, or I ain't gravitating toward them, you know what I mean?
Yes.
But it have a way that we're willing to show, as I tell you, I'm willing to show the youths the mistakes, and I'm showing them like an appraisal of something I do good. And I ain't going to say, to come on the media to say, well, I was all good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was misleaded, I was misguided. So I was going to the distance that they waited about the music playing. The same cartel come out of jail when he say, well, go so, knock it so, you knock it so. You know, you're influenced. But now I have a mind where I could think.
Right.
So I believe if I could reach this distance, anybody could reach it. And I tell you now, I talk to certain men, I wouldn't call everybody to say a man is not a good man or this. All I could say is that you hear that men wanted changes, but have no opportunity at changes. So they have to live that way.
Right.
You understand? So I wouldn't say even a man who I might like, the right thing is the right thing. He have good in him.
Right. Now, when you came out and decided to go a different route, were there people that are opposed you? Like,
no, well,
did some people come for you? and be like, we don't need this guy around? Like, do you still have enemies?
No, well, basically, I reach in that position where the youth itself around me start to gravitate away from me, thinking I get too soft.
Right.
You know, the fine arts, I'm striking, you know what I mean? But
right.
I was just trying to show them the positive side.
Yeah.
So it had youths who doing what they choose to do. So they kind of pull away, and everybody started to, you know what I mean? And I show them a way that we try to bring it under order with this government. So we work for peace.
Yeah.
And I bring them and I ask to come and see me, to come and talk to the youths for themselves. I never want the guy.
Right.
So it's one option, and then when they do meet, you know, it's a criminal.
Yeah.
So when you understand it now, is that not like I never reach out to them trying to show them my changes. I reach into big officers' office, showing them, hey, that we change the environment for the youths, that we do good.
Right.
You know what I mean? But, you know, some go with one another as and boy, he not for that boy. Don't give he no chance, boy. He was done so. And that's what's going on, you know what I mean? And himself, the rest of men, when you go to them, they don't have no other choice to stay how they is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because whoever take Percy, or take Sunday, or even Tyson, and drive them somewhere and say, hey, what's going on, man? Where's the scene? Where it take place?
But do you believe, between the names you just mentioned, that there's a possibility for peace right now?
I can't say no. I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say no. It's just...
To me, just from what I've seen, you know, coming to Trinidad for a few months, and what's currently happening with Plumpy Boss being in the hospital, I fear for what's about to happen in Trinidad. To me, I'm watching the news every day. It's men, women, children.
Now these men are conscious mind, you know, just sometimes they suit in the community now, boy.
Yeah.
You know, they are good in them. So
I don't doubt there's good in them.
I see in it that it could come to a close off, you know what I mean?
But do you think it's going to take somebody, maybe even like yourself, to get involved? Do you think it's going to happen on its own? I don't think it's going to happen on its own.
It don't take me alone to be involved. It need to bring the whole country involved. The country has to understand their power. You know what I mean?
But what's the first step? If you had the responsibility of bringing peace to Trinidad, what's the first step?
The whole country come together and walk to these same individual they're having a problem with.
Yeah.
And then we hear what he had to say about it.
Yeah. So listening to the problem is part of the solution.
Yeah, listen to him, you know.
Yeah.
If the whole country, without unity, without our community, there's no unity. So if the whole country, right, who facing the crisis and the pain and the problem and the struggle and the tribulation, and go to this person say like, all right, let all our we pick up ourselves from the Martin and go into.
Right.
I don't want to call no names, sir.
Yeah.
I'm to feel offended. You go to say by me, like me.
Yeah.
And you come to me. You just have to come to understanding. Because right now you're against the country. You're not against a man. What causing you to do this? And would this need to stop? This have to stop. It will have to stop.
Yeah.
You understand? So we need to put our foot down, come together and stop it.
I'm with you. I'm with you. There's nothing more in the world that I would like. So what do we have over here? What is this, pepper?
Tomatoes.
Okay. They know who the boss is. They're not coming to me, they're coming to you.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
good for the people that get 24 hours.
Okay, you're open 24 hours a day.
24 hours.
Okay. It's a camera. Here, you go to work. You hold it. Okay, bye-bye. Future photographer. Okay, you have to come with us. It's time to work. We gotta work.
Yep.
Listen, my daughter's all the time. My daughter is not so small. I don't want to take the camera back.
Come on, come back the camera, Doggie.
You're having fun. Thank you for your help.
That's the pharmacy.
Okay.
We're going to try to make a center. They will do that therapy.
Yes.
Therapy doctor.
So this is all you?
Yeah.
Just you?
Yeah.
Amazing. Congratulations.
There's the doctor office here.
Now, when do you expect us to be open?
So we're trying to open before you month.
Dentist.
There's the dentist area. Here we can hear that's the waiting area. That's the finish.
What is this?
The waiting area.
Waiting area.
When they come in to wait.
Okay.
Some chairs to come. Waiting area. And this side here.
Parts. Is there any?
No, they're closing down the shop, but we will start at the parts. So this is all these machines.
Okay. This for changing the tire? So when you were a child, did you ever dream of this? No. How does your family feel? Your family is happy for you?
Proud man.
I'm proud as well. I can't imagine in 10 years you're gonna own this, that, this. You're gonna own the whole city. Amazing. What about the mosque? The mosque is yours?
Well, that's the house of Allah, right, man?
But I mean, you're the one that built the house.
Me and one of my brother
Okay.
in Darwin, you know? That's one of the brother who gave me real inspired. While I'm in prison and out. That's the man who own halal girl, you know?
Yeah.
A real good brother that teach me well, you know?
Where's your brother? Where's your brother now?
No, but he home, you know?
Okay.
A real good brother. You know, he might like to be publicized, but
Yes.
as I say, you know, he showed me a lot of ways that are good direction.
Right.
Thankful for that.
Okay, it's a conclusion to today's video. I got to meet a true gentleman and an inspiration not only for people of Trinidad, myself, and the world. This is one of the few individuals that can help bring some peace to Trinidad. And if nothing else, it's just to inspire the youth that there's a better option. It was a pleasure. It's not too often I get to meet somebody that's accomplished what you've accomplished. So thank you. Give the people of Trinidad a conclusion.
Come together and we stand at one and everything will come in a stand for rights.
Yes.
And everything can go back into place, you know what I mean?
For the children and our future children.
Future children, we need all to stand up to bring back the country the way it's supposed to be, you know what I mean? And do what is right and forget which is wrong, you know what I mean? So the whole country need to wake up and stand for the right thing.
Yes. I appreciate you very much again. I won't take up any more of your time. Thank you.
Hey, we're going to Gaza.
Yeah. Okay, we're heading towards Gaza. The sun is shining. The weather is
Sweet.
sweet. How do you say this? If I'm local, I'm saying Diego.
Yeah, some locals say Diego.
Diego. But I'm notorious.
They say Diego.
So I'm saying Diego.
Yeah. So we pull up here and we walk down to the Gaza.
Okay.
Right?
So they call it Gaza for a reason.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know the Gaza Strip because you know how the country run.
I presume it's has something to do with the nature of living in the area. Now, you've lived here for some time?
Yeah, well, notorious is a place I reside most of my life. You know, after a certain age, when we move out from St. James, my aunt and them, because I live with my aunt. So yeah, Morgan, and I do a lot of work in these communities for the youths, as I hear earlier on. You know, and also my youth foundation is registered at this address.
This corner that we're at right now, what corner is this?
This is called the Gaza.
Okay. And who named it Gaza?
Who named it Gaza?
Like it's been Gaza for a long time?
For a long time.
People we talk negative about Quincy, but they could never deal with him. But once they deal and talk to the man, they realize the man is a loving person and he for righteousness. He never tell nobody pick up no gun, sell no weed. He don't be on them thing. You understand? Love alone Quincy does do it.
Right now.
That's on your own choice. And once you're under a choice, you keep a distance, friend. I that on that. You understand?
Yeah.
You don't deal with them negative vibes and things. When you love, you go in the masjid, you pray, and you learn Allah and you learn your deed.
Yeah.
You understand? But you don't deal with them numbers 6 and 7. We don't deal with that.
Yeah.
We is Muslim and we just deal with Muslim and that is it. You know, numbers thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
The problem really wrong here is being getting, enough assistance on the ground from the people in power.
Right.
Right?
So let's be honest. You're a man, I'm a man.
Right.
If you're given that assistance, does things change?
Yeah, because it's a savannah out there, right?
Yeah.
It locked down. Long time we used to go.
So if I walk this way, I'll be able to see it?
If you walk straight out on your left,
Yeah.
there's a brand new savannah stadium there about, let me say some years ago.
Yeah, I've seen it.
It opened.
The big one on the side.
Right,
Yeah.
it opened,
Yeah.
but it closed.
Right.
You understand what I mean? So we carry on into say, well, we're going to take a sweat fellas.
So it's just sitting
It's
close.
just there for a little serious, like cricket.
1,500 to rent it, paddy.
And if you have money and certain things.
There's
nobody here. So I would like to question. No, look, the camera's on me. I'd like to question to those that are responsible for that. Why is it for sitting there closed, and why would the locals have to pay such a fee? I'd love for somebody to answer that question. Yes.
They claim to save the levy, we go vandalize the place. And we go cheat it right because it's taxpayers' money spent and they want to secure it down in our way. So, so like last, everything they go. But what we want is some way, so we children, only on the driver, only on. What we want right Christmas, we ain't really asking for much. We want to wear, we have some place where we children and them could go and play a little football, a little cricket. That's why we really have no late set of sports activities in the community because we have a plate in the road. I can't go on the pass, they want to stop. So we get in the
let me ask you, you're a father? Father. What happens for the fathers? I'm a father, right? I'm a father. What happens if we don't give the kids a place to play?
Guns.
Find some left to play with them. Let's go and
Well, they leave a space for the kids to see where people lining on the block where you can come and do the same thing too because there are no other activities.
Right.
Otherwise, where they see now.
Yeah.
You understand? What kids see, they just learn it.
Yeah.
And by the time they learn that, they can't break that.
Yeah.
Not only that too, they're breaking the physical health. the health of the youths, and because there was northern Savannah, right? When was the northern, the west now you start big football competition. So in the evening now from school, everybody used to go and chill out. You're selling nuts, you could sell little drinks, you could sell your things. But now how they lock it down now, the Diego Martin Sporting Complex, they're charging you $1,500 to use it. So with that now, the youths have nowhere to go because the next field is quite up in Northwest. It has surprise grounds on St. Lucian Road, and that not keeping youths occupied.
This is the great big stadium they've built. And normally we just drive by it real quick, so I didn't realize how big and modern it is. But like, who can afford that kind of price?
Yeah, well, it's who had the money, right? That's what the youth say in the area, is they could hear they say for themselves.
Right.
So here now was the northern, as I say.
But explain to me, what was this built? What was the reason this was built?
Well, they built it to enhance the area and to say for better sport and to keep competition. But they're keeping more cricket here now.
But cricket for like semi-professional?
Yeah,
Or this is not for people in the neighborhood.
Nah, this kind of structure here, you know that for sure.
No.
You know that, look at the gates locked.
Yeah.
Right, tight security in front.
Yeah, we were trying to get close, but everything is completely gated up. So for the average person watching this video, you might say, hey, this is progress. It's better than it was before. But what I've heard from people in the community, this used to be a nice, wonderful set of, or a piece of green grass, just an area where you could come and play. So when you take away the only level playing field where kids and adults alike used to use for leisurely activity, and you box it up with this big mesh in this unaffordable structure, yeah, I don't see the benefit in it. For those that come here from outside, okay, there could be a benefit, but for the community itself, get down, ready.
Christmas is twice a year for eating and drinking, and Christmas in Trinidad is all everybody love Chrissy.
Ah, amazing! Clap. I don't have enough hands.
Love it house.
Love it house. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. You brought a great big smile to my face. Man, some positive people, incredible people. It's a landmark. When speaking about Diego Martin, everyone knows the water wheel. Now, the last time I seen this, I was in Syria, where they were still utilizing, well, I don't know if they were utilizing, but they had them working.
Yeah, well, it's still active.
And rest in peace. Now, it looks like it's been some time since this turned last. Okay, River Estate Water Wheel was the largest and most prestigious sugar estate in Diego Martin.
This wheel was used to power the rollers which crush the sugar cane. The juice will then flow through pipes to flumes to vats in the nearby factory. The fertile Anthony, the great estate of Trinidad.
Diego Martin history.
Yeah. All there was sugar cane estate and cocoa in the earlys, plantations. And on the next side also have a museum with all the history also.
With it being a Sunday, the museum's going to be closed down, but we'll do a quick drive-by. What do you want, a cold drink?
Yeah, very general.
What would you like?
Yeah.
I've been here almost 3 months now and I have no idea what you just said.
No, I say, well, where were you?
But what did you say?
I say Pampi. I say,
What's a Pampi?
His name is Pampi.
Oh, I thought I was looking for that kind of drink.
Pampi.
I don't know what it is. What do you want?
I cool. I want water. I drink our water. Yeah, so they Pampi, a real good brother in the area too, you know.
Yeah.
Good businessman. Doing anything on the shop on the corner for years.
Okay.
Article, you know, promoting goodness with the youths.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
Amazing. Amazing. So what are we going to eat?
Yeah, we go eat the lamb and the chicken.
What do you have? How does it come? Can we see?
Yeah. Yeah, no problem. One good side,
See what you got. This video will continue as we make our way back and cook a little barbecue. So you have a little bit of everything here. Clothes, underwear, shoes, meat. This is all you?
Yeah.
Amazing. Congratulations. Oh, you got lots of meat. How much is this? 20 a pack? How many packs do you need?
Like the breast is, look like we have 3 packs here. So this is like 2, 4, 6 pieces.
For the kids watching today, tell them something positive. Why should they go the route of entrepreneurship opposed to crime?
Well, when they crime don't pay, you don't need 2 places to go with crime. You go in the cemetery, you end up in the jail.
Yeah.
And the jail very crowded right now.
Yeah.
You understand?
Not too comfortable.
Not comfortable, could never be comfortable. That's not for human, that's for animal.
Yes.
An animal named can live in there. You try to escape too. Bullet.
Yeah.
Bullet here. Bullet in my waist here.
Why? Because you're a business owner, or why?
You don't know it go envy and jealousy, you could never stop that. That goes on all the virus, all the sickness it has.
Yes.
Son. Yeah, I do a little contract with government, chain and road, and when by the hardware I end up getting bullet.
Yeah.
Wrong place at the wrong time. Envy.
Yeah.
Son, I survive it. And all I just promote right now is just goodness.
I like that.
Son, goodness. I treat everybody good. Once you support me, you come at me without a dollar, when you really need it,
Yeah.
I'll get anything in my place. I don't lend money and thing. Anybody in my neighborhood.
You gotta be careful what you say. You say that, you're gonna have a lineup of people here.
Anybody
Sorry, go ahead.
Anybody supporting my business in my neighborhood,
Yes.
I look out for everybody.
Yes.
You understand? Because I know how that's be to have, I know it's not to have. I know more than having a lot. So at the have now, we are trying to reach everybody in the neighborhood now. You understand? So with that little children making children, that girl have 2, 3 children in the neighborhood and nothing. Child father gone. When they come and they never cry by me, when they come with a certain face, where you are? Take away one now, they get away a little payments, you go pay me, and that's how I live. Nobody around my neighborhood can never say blank them.
Yes.
And I'll be there for all my neighbors, everybody. In my hood.
I'm glad we came in here. TJ knows everyone, so my friend, it's an honor to meet you, man.
Right, love and
Yes, sir.
respect.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm a little bit in there too.
Yes. You gonna say hello? What's happening? Yes. Yeah. You got more?
Love to do that, man.
Okay, finish this gentleman here so we don't have him.
Nah, my neighbor, he inside, I'm a neighbor.
Okay.
Everybody good.
I thought you was waiting for us.
Nah, everybody good. I can turn my back out.
I believe it. Let's see what else you got. This is all you.
Yeah.
You got an empire.
Yeah, look at the proper fruits coming.
Sucker bag. Oh,
I
those
shut
are
down the
good.
fruits right now
Yeah.
because school closed and everything was slow. Everything's slow up because people ain't having.
Now the school's back?
Work, nothing. School opening back tomorrow.
Yeah. Open it again.
Please God, when school open back,
Yes.
within the weekend I'll try to organize some more fruits and start back my fruits also.
Yeah.
Like the other. I like the plan too. I have a kitchen here too. When the girl come
This
out,
is you as well.
Yeah, I have a kitchen here. Like the plant little garden.
Okay.
Son,
You're self-sufficient.
son. You see my bygone there? The other bygone. That's a bit down here with real picture and lettuce.
Yeah. So who taught you all this?
I love the plant. I have
Yeah.
cheese certificate for this.
But somebody taught you, or you
I went
just?
and do a course.
Okay.
I got youth man. The first course I do. I give all my paperwork, everything straight.
Yes.
I just love it.
You gotta get holes.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Where do we grab that?
Like the gas station.
Check in on the master chef. Smelling good. The audience gets to see the before and after. Any secrets?
Yeah, man, you know the secret. Clean heart, pure conscience. Cook with love. That is all. It's not no seasoning.
And fresh chicken.
Yeah, once your spirit, your temple impure, you can't cook with love, brother. You can put the best seasoning in the world.
Yes.
You gotta be pure within thyself. And I all the people know, cook with love.
I have a question since it's like current. What about the people that said that you're not a trustworthy guy because you didn't sink your teeth into that pepper?
That is alright.
What do you got to say to the world?
What do I say to the world? Well, My mother always tell me when you play with a puppy, you get bitten by the fleas. How can I take a sting of a scorpion and I don't have the antidote?
I'll tell you, me personally, I don't look at you any different.
Nah, we know.
To each their own. If you didn't want to eat the pepper,
nah,
no big problem.
Yeah, man, but yeah, proper thing, yes, sir.
Proper. So what's happening here?
I mean, the barbecue sauce.
Okay.
Right, so the difference with jerk and barbecue chicken, now in Trinidad, we just parboil the chicken and make the barbecue sauce. The barbecue sauce here. But we just parboil the chicken. You see how it parboil?
Yes.
But jerk now, you don't parboil the chicken. You season it just like how we season it and set it.
Okay.
So they do real nice barbecue sauce here. This sauce consists of a whole heap of things. Barbecue sauce, that's scallion, it has carrot beer, it has ketchup, it has oregano, it has parsley, it has small leaf thyme, it has Angostura bitters, it has carrot beer, it has punch in here. So you see the sauce? You see how it boiling this up? Nice. Well, Governor, it's everybody to deal with that, you know? Yeah.
That is it.
That is it. If you didn't know,
Now you know.
now you know.
Oh, a bat just went whoo, right past my head. It is hot. My belly is full. It's been a long day out on the streets shooting content. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you made it all the way to the end, I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. I got a ton. I got like truckloads and truckloads of new content coming to you very soon. So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Christmas list. Checking out.